Hey guys, I hope everyone's having a great week. I haven't posted a movie review in a while because I've been busy with Oscars content, but just yesterday I was able to attend an early screening of the new film They Will Kill You, so I wanted to give you guys my review. Starting off with the good. So just right off the bat, I think this was a movie that is going to be very polarizing. I think it's incredibly stylistic and incredibly unique, that I think it's one of those films where you're either on its wavelength or you're not. I myself was flopping back and forth between kind of, oh wow, this is great, and wait, what is this? Kinda. But the straight up good things is the style. You know, the camera movements are amazing. Some of the way that the sequences are even just framed. The camera's always on the move. The fight choreography is absolutely insane. And it's kind of a gore movie, I guess, or like one of those over-the-top violence, action movies with, I guess, a couple of horror elements. And that's one of those genres where you look for how creative the kills are. Like you want to, like, part of the punchline is how creatively somebody gets killed, if that makes sense. And this delivers on that front. Like, these kills are insanely creative, like some of the most creative I've seen in a long time. I think this has a chance to not do well because it's coming out a week after Ready or Not 2, which is also a woman finds themselves in a very strange predicament in a very strange house with a bunch of rich people who are out to kill her, and she has to basically fight her way out of it. Like, both movies are about that, and they're both coming out within a week of each other, but one came out earlier and is connected to a franchise, so that one might kind of eat this one at the box office. But I don't think that's warranted, as I think the two movies are very different, and I think this film has a lot to offer that's unique. Another thing that stood out was the production design, or the set design. I thought was really, really good. Costume design was great, but especially the set design was really, really flooring at some points even, because the whole thing takes place in this kind of apartment building, but the apartment building is occupied by a cult. So it has some very unique set design, and the way they use the different floors of the apartment and the different sets and props are once again very creative. Getting into the not so good, there definitely was a lot of things here that if you're looking for a just action romp, just kill some people, I want to see some guts and just go home, like if you're looking for that, then you are going to get that. But if you're looking for something with a little more substance, or like substance at all, I would say probably just watch something different. I mean, the script of this movie could have been a pamphlet. Like, there's really nothing here to chew on at all. The guy sitting next to me came in 30 minutes late to the screening, and he wasn't confused at all. Like, he just came in 30 minutes after the movie had already started, and at no point was he confused, which, like, that shouldn't happen. Like, he should be at least a little bit confused. Also, the movie is kind of centered around the bond between Zazie Beetz's character and her sister, but we don't see like really any of their sisterly bond besides one scene, and then they expect us to care immensely about it later on, and I personally didn't very much because the movie didn't really earn those things. The acting was also iffy for me. Zazie Beetz's acting is actually very, very good, and I should have said that during the positive part of the review. Her acting is great. The other actors, they're very campy and over the top, and I think they were directed to be that way because of the style of the movie, which is just one of those things, like either you like it or you don't. It's not like they can't act, it's just that they were directed to be super over the top and super campy. And so, if that's your thing, then cool, but it kind of took me out of it just a little bit at some points where I wanted to be serious. And that's another thing, that it was just tonally uneven. Like, it was completely over the top, ridiculous, campy, funny, and then like it would turn on a dime and like want you to take it seriously, but you just never did, like at any point. But I could tell that it was wanting me to, and I could tell it was trying to pull off that kind of like rug pull of like, whoa, like you didn't think we were gonna get serious, did you? And I'm like, yeah, like I didn't think that, which is why I'm not taking this seriously, because also the execution of the serious moments just didn't really come through. So like it was like kind of overall just tonally uneven at some parts. And yeah, just more script issues. Like they repeat the same like kind of moment or plot beat like at least 5 different times, and most of these moments are like super cliche plot beats that we've already seen 1,000 times, so now we're seeing them 1,005 times. The characters are also super flat. Even Zazie Beetz's character, she is able to breathe a lot of life into this character, but that's in spite of the script kind of giving her nothing. And even the people like around me at my screening who were able to overlook a lot of the obvious, script and story issues because of how great the action and the visuals were, even they were incredibly underwhelmed by the ending, because I think they just completely failed to just kind of pull it off in a satisfying way. There was that sentiment, which I do agree with. So yeah, overall, like, this movie is definitely a mixed bag. It's definitely going to be polarizing. Are you going to be entertained? Yes. Like, it's impossible not to be entertained. I think the good parts will be good, and the bad parts will either be so bad it's good or just bad. It's one of those movies. I think this definitely has a potential to find its audience, because there is a market and there is an audience that love movies like this. Kind of over the top, campy, stylized action horror romps. Like, that really is a real thing. Like, kind of that Evil Dead subgenre. So yeah, it's just a movie for me where overall the visuals are a 9 and the script is like a 4. So I think overall it's fair to give this one a 6.5 out of 10. Pretty enjoyable action, but just too many structural flaws that become very hard to overlook. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this film. I'm really curious to hear everyone's opinions, because I feel like they're all going to be different. And let me know what parts of my review you either agree or disagree with. So that'll be all. Like and definitely subscribe if you want to see more movie reviews, video essays, music reviews, analysis, rankings, all that type of stuff, all types of pop culture commentary. Definitely check out my channel. You might find something that interests you. I talk about a lot of different topics, but especially I delve into a lot of film related topics. So hopefully you decide to stick around, and if so, I'll see you next time.